Hey everybody, good to be back with you again, and it's game time, and we are up against Athletic Club Taipei. We're on the road here, and we need another victory. So let's see what we can do. And of course, I'm going to have to make a couple of changes here to this formation. I realize that I actually have not yet spent the time to go through my squad planner and make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. So we're going to get the squad planner open here. It's going to be here off camera. It's off on the other side, my other monitor, and we're going to make a couple of changes. I just want to see here. Do we have, where is it? Tsai Yuting. No, unfortunately, he's suspended for the next match. How long is this suspension? I'm not sure if it's going to tell me here. I don't really see a place where I can see this right away. Yeah, I'm not seeing much listed here. So for whatever reason, he's not going to be able to play. That's a shame, which means that we really want to have Chen Wei-ren back in the back if we possibly can. And the one that we don't want over there is Ho Hongwei. So we're going to put Chen Wei-ren back in the back. We know on the left and the right, so we need to put Chen Shiyun and again, Chen Shishun, sorry. And we definitely want to have Menu Gong in here on the right side. We have Magunda, who is fine, and then should be Shu Chirwei. And there's Shu Chirwei. We're going to switch them around. I want, whoops, that's not what we wanted to have happen at all. We want this to happen. There we go. And we want Magunda to be in that Segundo Volante role. Li Mao is fine over here. We want Ling Guando over there and Fenelus over at the top. And that's the team that we're going to select. And that's how we're going to do this. So we are going to go into this match. We are currently still in last place. We're only a point away from 7th place. And if we can win another match here, we're going to get closer up into the middle of the table. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully we'll get a good performance. Athletic Club Taipei actually has some people in the stands here. This looks a lot like our stadium. It might even be the same stadium. Who knows? So it'll be nice to play in front of a crowd for a change, although it's not really much of one. We are 1 point behind Tainan City and 3 behind the Taipei Skywalker. So if we can win this match, this will propel us forward quite a ways. We might be a little bit closer to reaching our goal before the end of the season. We are not guaranteed, even if we win all the way out, that we will avoid relegation, though I have a pretty good feeling that we'll be okay if that happens. And it's Fenelus who wins the ball and then is fouled from behind, and that's a real early yellow card. I mean, not even a minute into this match for the Taipei player. Here is the corner from Menugong. Steps back and goes forward, fires. And that's Sam, who's on the end of that one. And unfortunately, his header is just up and over the goal. We have to defend now. And let's see if we can do a good job of this. And that's a missed header. And that's a very unfortunate missed header. It gives them a fairly good position here. And Kataka is unable to prevent Chen Hongyi from getting the header in. And that makes it 1-0 for Athletic Club Taipei. So it's a little bit of a problem, though. I think we can come back from this if we don't let our heads droop down too far. This was a really, really poor showing from our defense. That's going to happen from time to time. We have a lot of players who are very inconsistent, a lot of players who have problems, and guys who I think even most teams at this level probably would not be giving a lot of game time to. That's what happens when you're playing at the low levels. You have to get used to that, and you have to be able to accept players who maybe are not the best players in the world. You can see our point total stayed the same there on the bottom left-hand side. We are still in 8th place. But we're very, very early in this match, and I think we can get it turned around here a little bit. Menugon looks like he's anxious, not having the best match in the world. Shucherwei also looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. These guys need to calm down a little bit. They're feeling frustrated, and it may be time right now for a shot to try to calm people down. Let's see what we can do here. Chen Wei-ren over to Magunda. Magunda over to Sam. Sam with it. We're back in our own zone, and it's passed over to Fenelus. Fenelus has it. It's onside, and there is a crossing pass over to Li Mao. Ended up with Shucherwei, whose shot, unfortunately, is just wide of the goal. And so Fenelus did a very good job here making something and nothing. You can see that they have 2 men around him, and they didn't have very many in the back. We had 3 attacking players, and in the end, there were 3 of them, but they were not in a position that made it impossible for us to get a shot off. Everyone's frustrated by my feedback, so that kind of shows you something about the mentality of the team. There are a lot of problems that we do have to fix here, and in some ways, I kind of liked what I had going in Ponce East FC in terms of professionalism, at least. We don't quite have the same thing here. Sam goes back and gets this one and has it taken away from him, and it's a really, really poor pass. Fenelus is able to capitalize and has a shot on goal that goes just wide. That's unfortunate. unfortunate for him, though the angle really wasn't a good one. This is not very good football. So Sam loses it, and then he is able to not win it back, but Fenelus intercepts that pass. It was going back to their keeper, but instead of taking the ball and doing something sensible with it, he just sort of like blasts one across the mouth of the goal. We're still down 1-0. Menogong here with the corner over to Sam, and that's Sam's second. He had one yesterday, and that makes it 1-1, and we have a chance again. So again, with that 1 point will put us in a very good position to potentially move forward. And I think we can score more goals in this one than one. 1-1 it is, and Sam has been a hero from us for those in those corner situations. And let's see what we can do here in halftime. We have been taking apparently a good number of shots, so I haven't seen most of them. Take a look here and see if there isn't somebody else we need to take out. Chen Shun looks like he's frustrated, but I want to keep him in. I don't really want to take him out. I want a player of that quality on the pitch. We're going to keep everybody in for the time being, but we'll keep an eye on him. If we get to about 60 minutes and he's just not doing anything, then we may have to take him out in the end. Shepeng Long passes this forward looking for Fenelus and cannot find him, and that is knocked out for a throw. Unfortunately, that is the end of the highlight, and we're kind of hoping we get a little bit more than just that. It's Shepeng Long now again going back to get it, finds Chen Wei-ren. He passes it forward to Chen Shun, over to Xu Chiwei, over to Lingguanda, over to Magunda, over to Shepeng Long, back to Magunda. Magunda over to Li Mao. Li Mao now with him, Menugong. Menugong looking forward, and he's going to have to walk it over towards the center, and he finds Chen Shun on the side. And Chen Shun looks like he's playing more in an attacking midfielder role than playing in an actual wingback role. It's okay, though, because I'm fine with him moving forward if he wants to. Here's Menugong with the corner, and he's looking for Sam, and Sam is there, and there's the goal, and that is the goal that puts us up 2-1. And I tell you, if we win this one, we may have the ability to really, really move up in the table. And that would get us out of the relegation zone. That'll make the board happy with me. So I'm getting that header up and over, and that's the way to do it. 2-1 now, and we'll see if we can get Sam one more. If we get him one more, then he gets a hat trick of headers. That's using your head. Chen Zhiwei for Athletic Club Taipei ends up knocking that one over everybody's head. And that's the end of that. Chen Shun still having a poor match. He's going to come out here. He's going to have to come out of this one. He doesn't like playing in that position, and he's probably going to end up getting really upset with me for putting him through it. We're going to put Huang Chiyuan on because he doesn't look like he's that upset about potentially coming on. Li Mao has also become injured. And so it's going to be Xu Chihong who's going to come on for him. So 2 substitutions here for us. We've got about 25 minutes left with the 2-1 lead, and it is a free kick for them, and they have the goal easily. Chen Hongyi, if he was onside, gets the goal, and the flag stays down, so he was. And again, I mean, there's not really much that we can do from this. I'm looking forward to this, and I mean, it's just a poor job there by our defender. Huang Chiyuan, who just came on, did a really, really poor job with that one. There's a question of offside, and I mean, maybe, I don't know. That's a real tacky one if that's an onside call. And here is Menugong, who is going to knock this forward, and that's a goal for him. Wow, Arnold Menugong with a goal from the free kick off the underside of the bar. That makes it 3-2. Menugong was a great signing, wasn't he? I think this is one of these players that had a free agent come to us and offer over his services. So Menugong might not be the best in terms of consistency, but he can score goals, and that's what we need. And if you can score goals, even if it doesn't happen every single match, we'll go for it. And here's Tsai Chu-chung over to Chen Hongyi, and that's a great save by Kataka. And this is Chen Hongyi again, and I don't know how he missed. I don't know how he missed that one at all. I mean, he was right there with point-blank range and was unable to put that one in. 3-2 still from Mars FC, and we're doing okay. I mean, got to wonder, Katata with an excellent save the first one, and we missed the second, but the second one was just an absolute sitter for him, and who knows how that one missed. This is a pretty big stadium for Taiwan. Chen Wei-ren now passes it right over to the defensive player, and he somehow hits the top of the bar, and it comes back to him. So Chen Wei-ren with one of the most ridiculous free kicks I've ever seen. Don't know what he was thinking, don't know what he's doing, and it's one of those matches, man. We are barely holding on. Magunda now with the free kick, and that one goes and dinks off the top of the crossbar and out. That was almost would have been goal number 4 of the season for him. Menegon throws all the way over to Fenelus. Fenelus is fouled from behind. That's going to be another red card. We've had 3 matches, and we've had 3 times in which opposition players have been sent off with red cards. 6 minutes left in this one for added time. Menegon here with the free kick. That's like World Cup territory of added time. It's absolutely ridiculous. Here it comes, and that's Ling Guan in a very good position. He passes over to Sam. Sam with it and takes a blast, and unfortunately goes over everybody's head. Sam is thinking, I've got to hit this with some authority. He hits it with a little bit too much authority, goes over everyone's head, looking for that hat trick, and can't quite find it there. Shep Hong Long having a really, really poor match in the back, but we'll keep him on. We'll keep it going. We want to keep his happiness level up if we can. And that is the end of this one. An absolute classic for us. We win this one 3-2. We had just about 60% of the possession. We had a good XG in this match, and we won our share of the tackles and had a whole bunch of passes completed as well. That's the sort of game that we're used to playing, 3-2, and we're still making it happen. I will talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.